Rudders, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we are talking about another not video game related topic. I know it's been a little weird, but I've been on kind of a comic book kick lately, and it's my fucking channel. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about Brand New Day. I just saw it on Friday. How I saw it was I was sitting in my bedroom eating sushi and watching it, so you determine how I managed to do that. I'm sorry, you know, Disney's a big fucking corporation. I don't feel that bad for doing it. Yeah, I get it, like, oh, we go see the movie in the theater, so you know, people know to make it's. I'm sure this movie's doing fucking fine. I'm sure one person not seeing it in the theater is not gonna make a difference. Anyway, Brand New Day. This movie was hyped as fuck, especially after No Way Home. The last like what is it, fucking minute, 30 seconds of No Way Home is awesome. You see him in his apartment. He's sewing up a new suit. He's fucking ooh. He's you know He's sewing up a new suit. He has no friends. He's poor. He basically is the actual characterization of Spider-Man. That was always my problems with the original Tom Holland trilogy. I think No Way Home was the best, then Homecoming, then Far From Home. And I didn't even care for Homecoming that much. And Far From Home I kind of thought was kind of shitty. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. The problem I had with and I'll kind of talk about this in this review too. The problem I had with what the fuck, what is this? The problem I had with the original kind of trilogy was, yeah, it was a little bit more accurate. You know, Spider-Man's a teenager. He's not like a 30-year-old man playing a teenager. And it's just kind of like the character. I talked about this in previous video. The characterizations were just kind of like, like I don't like fucking. I mean, I don't hate him, but I'm not a huge fan of Ned. I'm certainly not a fan of fucking Zendaya, fucking Mary Jane. That one was just stupid. I feel like she's Mary Jane because she's just fucking popular. Like I don't really think that she is. I don't know. She just doesn't remind me of Mary Jane. Like I get it. They were trying to do a new characterization of her, but it's so like out of character. I don't know. Anyway, the thing I was looking forward to the most from Far From Home is getting rid of those characters. I hoped that they would just go away because maybe we could actually get like a Spider-Man movie with like the actual comic book characters, like Harry, and like I don't know. I was hoping like she was just called MJ, and then he actually met someone called Mary Jane. So it was just a coincidence, but that would be stupid. Anyway, that didn't happen. Brand New Day basically starts off Peter Parker several years after, but I think maybe like 4 years after No Way Home. Nobody knows his identity. He keeps it that way. Like he tries his fucking best to keep his identity secret. He fucking stalks Mary Jane and Ned, which is kind of stupid and pathetic. Like I get it, Spider-Man's a loser, but that's fine. But why didn't he go make fucking friends? Well, I get it. He's trying he's solely focusing on Spider-Man. I get that. But again, why couldn't he meet Harry? I don't know. Anyway, do the events. He's also, I guess you could say, he's gaining more like feral spider powers as well. It's not super explained, like why it's happening, but it's happening. Which was kind of like a story from the comics and the animated series. I was very disappointed they didn't go with the six-armed Spider-Man story. I feel like, come on, what the fuck, Capital One? I feel like if they were going for that anyway, like they should have just went for it. I mean, especially because this movie's a lot more, I wouldn't say dark, but it's certainly a lot more, less whimsical than the other ones. Or I was hoping at least maybe like the metamorphosis was going to be like the symbiote. That would also be kick-ass, but it didn't do that anyway. So he's fighting crimes. Again, the fucking marketing as well for this movie just totally fucking lied to us. Like, they were getting the impression that fucking Scorpion was going to be a big part. Fucking Tarantula. Who's the other fucking obscure one? I forgot. And Hulk. It's not. The trailer, what you see in the trailers is what you get. I'll be right back. And the villains like that they were hyping up, really what you saw in the trailer was pretty much it. Scorpion gets a little bit more, but not really, as I'll go on further. So that was kind of like a, I was a little disappointed. I was really looking forward to seeing Scorpion, especially because I like the actor, the Voss, fucking nacho guy. But what starts happening is basically, there's this secret villain that they find out is like mind controlling people and shit. And you're like, whoa, what kind of fucking Spider-Man villain could this be? So, you know, they hype it up. I made sure not to go into spoilers when seeing this. I knew, alright, well, spoiler time, motherfucker, so you've been warned. I heard that Jean Grey was in this movie. At first I didn't believe it, but then it kind of seemed like it was true by all the fucking word of mouth. Not only is she in this movie, she's the main villain of this movie. And I have very mixed opinions about this. Number one, it works. Like, it's a very good movie. So it works. If this was not that good of a movie, it would not work. I mean, that's goes without saying, but I heard this this good analogy. It's a great like movie. It's not for a great Spider-Man movie, but it's not like a great comic book Spider-Man movie. If you're into comics, this shit's gonna piss you off a little bit. Especially because like having Jean Grey be the villain is a little weird, considering that she really, as far as my knowledge, doesn't go like, unless she's like the Phoenix, she doesn't really do this shit. And she does murder people. Like, she does some fucked up shit. One of the most fucked up scenes was, and everybody could agree with this, I think, when when Peter meets MJ on the roof, and Mary Jane is like, oh, can I just kiss you to see if like I remember or something or whatever? And they kiss, and she's like, Peter. And then, like, you know, Peter's like, oh my god, fucking, like, like, all my misery's over. Like, she remembers me, the girl I love. And then she just whispers to him, how does that feel to hold the one you love again, Peter? And then he's like, oh, fuck. It was Jean Grey. That's fucking diabolical, that shit. But, yeah, it was intense. Again, I don't know. I don't like Jean Grey being the villain, but again, since the movie was produced so well and enjoyable, yeah, I didn't mind it. It was fine, I guess. And what else? Oh, back to what I was disappointed with Scorpion. Fucking Scorpion, yo, like, I really wanted to see more, and they had their fight, but it wasn't really even Scorpion. It was just Jean Grey controlling Scorpion, so it wasn't even really him. But it was still a good fight. It was still a good fight. Obviously, the Hulk comes back. I was kind of hoping that they would just kind of like retcon Smart Hulk. I know they can't, since Endgame is pretty big, but they made him Savage Hulk again. Again, this was due to Jean Grey's mind control, but it was great seeing the actual proper Hulk because they bastardized him. I don't really like the MCU Hulk that much. I liked him in the Incredible Hulk as Edward Norton. I don't really like Mark Ruffalo. That might be some of my bias, but You know, like, let's just go back a little bit. That's just kind of my bias. I don't like Mark Ruffalo at all. I think he's an asshole. But whatever. Edward Norton was better. But just, I like Savage Hulk. I like Hulk being the fucking monster. He fucking beats the shit out of people. It's fucking awesome. Um, so that was a little disappointing, but the fight scene was still great. And again, they do the whole sun's coming down, buddy, kind of way to calm him down. And Peter's like, you know, we're friends and shit, Hulk. Like, why are you doing this? Number one, they're not really friends. They're not really friends at all, because if you think about it, Spider-Man was introduced in Civil War. Hulk wasn't in Civil War. What the fuck is this? Get the fuck out of here. Hulk wasn't in Civil War. And then Infinity War, he gets his fucking ass beat. And he doesn't interact with Spider-Man at all. Spider-Man gets fucking blipped out of existence, so he's not gonna have any fucking like communication with the Hulk. He doesn't exist anymore. And then what else? There was Endgame. He doesn't come back till you know, they bring everybody back. And they don't fucking talk that much, so they're not really fucking friends. And again, in No Way Home, everybody forgets Peter Parker is Spider-Man, so Bruce Banner wouldn't even fucking know. So I was, you know, they really had a missed opportunity with the whole Bruce doesn't remember Peter Parker being Spider-Man, but the Hulk does. They didn't do that. Stupid on their part. But I know I'm bitching about the comic book aspects, but that's the movie. The movie was great. I would even fucking say it might be my favorite Spider-Man movie, like as live action. The suit was great, not as good as TASM 2, but it was still good. It was still good. The Punisher and the Punisher's in this. Punisher was good too. Again, they act like friends, even though they aren't like friends at all. Again, I was kind of hoping the Punisher was actually going to hunt Spider-Man like in the comics, but no, they're like a buddy cop. That one scene where Spider-Man brings Mary Jane to the Punisher's hideout, and he's like, "Could you help hide Mary Jane here?" And he's like, "Who is she?" And then Spider-Man's like, "What? She's you know." And he's like, "No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Who is she?" It was good parts. It was a funny movie too. It had the perfect balance of like comedy, action, drama. Like it was good. You know, my only gripes again are the comic book aspects. I really wish they would ditch Mary Jane and Ned. I would have loved it if, you know, Jean Grey just fucking killed them. I mean, I know it's fucked up to say, but I kind of just want them out of this universe. They really just kind of, I feel, hold it back. You should have got a new love interest, like they should meet Gwen Stacy or Black Cat. It doesn't have to be Mary Jane. I just don't like this version of Mary Jane. I'm sorry. Fucking Kristen Dunst was better. And really all she did was fucking be like a damsel in distress. But it works. It works for the aspects of Spider-Man. And again, what makes this so great, and I will say this again, they could have did it more. Peter Parker's a loser. He's a loser, he sucks, but that's good. He's supposed to be. We're supposed to relate to him. We're not supposed to think that he's like he's not like a DC character where they're like above everybody. They're almost like gods. You know, that's the one thing that differs with DC and Marvel. Marvel's more like on the ground people that you can relate to more than DC, I would say. One more aspect I really didn't like, again, everybody doesn't know who he is. He's poor. You know, he doesn't have any money. Why didn't he go, like, be a photographer at the Daily Bugle? Like, they introduced J. Jonah Jameson. Like, that doesn't make fucking sense at all. So that was stupid, too. That was stupid. But, hey, I'll take it. It's a lot better. I didn't see the end credit scene because it just cut off after a certain point. But apparently it's Ned using his little fucking spider stalker app to stalk Spider-Man. And apparently, like, Spider-Man's in space. So I'm assuming he's either doing something for Secret War. Maybe that's like a thing about the symbiote. I mean, he's probably got to get the symbiote eventually if it's going to be Secret War. But yeah, this movie definitely gives me hope. More than I had for the MCU. I was really worried that this shit was going to die off. I was worried that they were just going to take the same route like they did with Star Wars and just, instead of trying to improve it, they just fucked themselves more. It was good. It was solid. So let me know what you think in the comments. Did you see Brand New Day? Do you like it? Did you hate it? How do you feel in terms of it being a comic book movie as opposed to just a Spider-Man movie? We suck at speedrunning. I promise this is probably the last comic book shit I'm gonna do, unless it's gonna be like a video game. We gotta get back into video games. We suck at speedrunning. Now we suck at watching movies, even though we don't even do speedrunning. I don't know. Anyway, peace out, bitches.